Welcome to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. In this episode, one will talk about the 2.5 Tdi, our 5 engine from the Volkswagen SKODA AUDI seat group. So to the point, the 2.5 Tdi R5 inline 5-cylinder engine is a distinct unit from the 2.5 Tdi V6. It was primarily known for its use in Volkswagen Transporter T4, T5, Touareg and LT vans, as well as some Volvo models, though Volvo's D5 is a different engine despite the similar R5 configuration. This engine has a reputation that significantly differs from its V6 counterpart, often being praised for its durability and strong pulling power, especially in commercial vehicle applications. General opinions. Workhorse reliability. Unlike the problematic 2.5 Tdi V6, the 2.5 Tdi R5, particularly in its older, non-PD and early PD forms, is often considered a very robust and long-lasting engine, especially when properly maintained. It's known to cover huge mileages in vans and commercial vehicles. Strong torque and pulling power. The R5 configuration inherently provides good low-end torque, which is highly appreciated in heavier vehicles like vans and SUVs. Distinctive sound. The 5-cylinder engine produces a characteristic, somewhat gruff but satisfying sound, which some owners appreciate over a 4-cylinder. Simpler design, compared to V6, generally less complex than the 2.5 Tdi V6, leading to fewer major systemic issues. Advantages: high durability and longevity. With correct maintenance, these engines are capable of very high mileages, often exceeding 500,000 kilometers. Excellent torque characteristics. Provides strong pulling power, making it well-suited for heavy loads, towing, and larger vehicles. Relatively good fuel economy for its size. While not as frugal as a 1.9 Tdi, it offers reasonable consumption for a 2.5-liter engine, especially considering the vehicles it powers. Robust construction. Built to withstand the demands of commercial use. Chain-driven timing. In some later versions, a significant advantage over timing belt systems in terms of maintenance intervals, though service is complex if problems arise. Good for tuning. Its robust nature makes it a decent candidate for power upgrades via ECU remapping. Disadvantages, faults, and breakdowns commonly reported. While generally reliable, the 2.5 Tdi R5 is not flawless, especially as it ages and accumulates mileage. Pump douze, PD, unit injector issues, later versions. Like other PD engines, the unit injectors can eventually wear out or fail, leading to rough running, misfires, black smoke, and increased fuel consumption. Replacement is costly. Wear of the camshaft lobes that actuate the unit injectors can also occur if incorrect oil is used or oil changes are neglected, though less severe than in the 2.5 Tdi V6. Problems with injector seals can lead to diesel fuel mixing with engine oil, diluting the oil and causing lubrication issues. Dual mass flywheel, DMF, and clutch wear. In manual transmission vehicles, the high torque output can lead to accelerated wear of the DMF and clutch, particularly in heavy-duty applications or with aggressive driving. Replacement is expensive. Turbocharger failure. Standard turbo wear and tear applies. Neglecting oil changes or not allowing the turbo to cool down can lead to premature failure. Variable geometry turbos can suffer from sticky vanes. EGR valve and intake manifold clogging. Carbon buildup from exhaust gas recirculation is a common issue, affecting performance and potentially triggering engine warning lights. Oil pump issues. Rare but serious, some isolated reports, particularly on older or neglected engines, mention issues with the oil pump or its drive chain, which can lead to a loss of oil pressure and catastrophic engine failure. This is not a widespread design flaw like the V6 camshafts, but a maintenance-related risk. Access for repairs. In some vehicle applications, e.g., VW Touareg or Transporter T5, access to certain engine components for repair can be challenging, increasing labor costs. Fuel consumption, approximate real-world figures. Fuel consumption for the 2.5 Tdi R5 varies significantly depending on the vehicle it's in, van versus SUV, and driving style. Older versions and later PD versions and common rail versions. Combined, 7.0 to 9.0 liters per 100 kilometers, approximate 26 to 34 mpg US/31 to 40 mpg UK. Timing. Early versions, e.g. in T4, some early 2.5 Tdi R5 engines use a timing belt. The interval for these would typically be around 90,000 kilometers or 120,000 kilometers or 5 years, with a full kit, belt, tensioners, idlers, water pump, recommended for replacement. Later versions, e.g. in T5, Touareg Mini later 2.5 Tdi R5 engines, specifically the BP, BAC codes, etc., found in T5 and Touareg, feature a gear-driven camshaft system, often referred to as having a timing chain in discussions, though it's more complex with gears and shorter chains for ancillary drives, meaning there's no timing belt to replace. This is a major advantage as it eliminates a critical service item. However, if there's an issue with the gears or chains, very rare, usually due to extreme neglect or lack of oil pressure. Repair is incredibly complex and expensive as the transmission often needs to be removed for access. VW generally considers these components lifetime. Oil. Using the correct engine oil is paramount for the longevity of the 2.5 Tdi R5, especially the PD versions. Older V distributor pump versions, e.g. AAT, ACV, typically require oils meeting VW 505.00 specification, usually 5W40 or 10W40. PD, pump douze/unit injector, versions, e.g. AXD, AXE, BAC, BLJ, BPC, BP. These engines mandatorily require oils meeting the VW 506.01 or later VW 507.00 specification. VW 506.01 was specifically designed for these engines and their long-lived service intervals, while 507.00 is a newer low SAPS oil that supersedes 506.01 and is required for engines with diesel particulate filters, DPF. Using incorrect oil is a primary cause of camshaft wear and other issues in PD engines. Viscosity is typically 0W30 for 506.01 or 5W30 for 507.00. Capacity. The oil capacity is relatively large, often around 7.5 to 9.0 liters, depending on the specific engine code and model. Always check the owner's manual. Change intervals. While long life, intervals up to 30,000 kilometers or 2 years were specified with the correct 506.0 1/507.00 oil, many experienced owners and mechanics recommend shortening intervals to 15,000 kilometers or annually for optimal engine health, particularly in older vehicles or those used for heavy-duty work. Versions, power outputs, and engine codes. The 2.5 Tdi R5 was available in a range of power outputs, primarily differentiating between older distributor pump VE and newer unit injector PD systems. Older VE distributor pump, primarily in T4 LT, 88 PS, 65 kilowatts, e.g. AXL, 102 PS, 75 kilowatts, e.g. ACV, AUF, AXG, very common and highly regarded. 150 PS, 111 kilowatts, e.g. AHY, BPC, less common but powerful. Newer, PD pump douze/unit injector, primarily in T5 Touareg. 130 PS, 96 kilowatts, e.g. AXD, BNZ, common in T5, good balance of power and economy. 163 PS, 120 kilowatts, e.g. BLJ, found in some Touareg models. 174 PS, 128 kilowatts, e.g. AXE, BAC, BP, the most powerful and common variant in T5 and Touareg. These versions typically have the gear-driven timing system. There were also common rail versions from 88 PS to 163 PS produced in 2006 to 2012. In summary, The 2.5 TDI R5 engine, especially in its later PD forms with the gear-driven timing, stands out as a highly durable and powerful diesel workhorse. While it has common PD-related issues, injectors, DMF, and can be expensive to repair due to access, it generally lacks the fundamental design flaws that plagued its 2.5 TDI V6 cousin. Proper maintenance, especially using the correct oil and adhering to sensible oil change intervals, is key to its long and reliable service life. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the Automotive Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.